John Dailing of Montrose, California. I understand he's probably upset because his wife filed for divorce and it's not going well, but it doesn't give him permission to harass and assault children. Ordinarily, I'd spend the next 3 minutes dragging this dude to hell and back, but there are much bigger issues to discuss.
TikToker, our exorcist, with her 1 million plus Kool-Aid haired followers fighting against white supremacy and the patriarchy, and against unapproved, dangerous anti-vax conspiracies, and going after real doctors, not fake ones like her, who stood up against this tyranny. She also enjoys going after, seems like, doxing only white people for some reason. And as with every single lie, the true story is I was protecting my children from abuse, including sexual abuse. These peace and love authoritarians in social media and legacy media will lie and slander and even try to ruin my life. A nobody. A guy wearing a t-shirt they didn't approve of, saying things they don't approve of. Only our exorcist doxed me and slandered me. Everything she said is a lie. So she'll be receiving a lawsuit shortly. I am here first and foremost to debunk her lies. Lie number 1 is the most despicable lie, that I spit and coughed on kids. I attacked kids. Cameras everywhere. People everywhere. Kids, adults everywhere. I was with my 11-year-old son. He just turned 11. Okay, so if I had spit or coughed on kids, I would have been arrested. This was right in the middle of Omicron. Fear 2.0. I just got back in town. Of course, everyone in California is, Fear 2.0. LA area, masked up, and okay, the same guy that made up that crap was saying stuff about pushing kids' heads in windows. I didn't touch a kid. If I touched a kid, did anything like that, I would be arrested or sued. Cameras everywhere. Okay, there'd be more than this bull crap here from this nut job. Okay, so what kind of sicko evil people would no matter what kind of beef they had with you, would lie and say you spit on kids? You assaulted kids. This one here and the guy I will be talking shortly about. What did both sheriff deputies say? I have a First Amendment right. Why is that? Because that's all I did is talk. I didn't cuss at the kids either. That's another lie. Anyway. Lie number 2 has to do with this notion of I have been harassing the kids for months. That I was banned from the school. I've been harassing the kids going months all the way back to July. Okay, July was when a 19-year-old male camp counselor at the summer camp at my son's elementary school, run by the city of Glendale, tried to buy my son a pair of tennis shoes, Kyrie Irving tennis shoes in excess of $100. Was playing basketball with him all week, and then tried to buy a pair of tennis shoes. And I went down there. Okay, that was lie number 2. That was supposedly where I had been doing the same thing as this incident here for since July. Okay, so that's an outright lie. That's a slander there. Lie and slander. And the ban from the school, around the same time as January timeframe, right around the winter break, the superintendent of Glendale, who came over from LAUSD, brought her communism over from LAUSD. Check out Glendale USD and the Armenians and Antifa and the LGBT stuff that just happened recently with all the fighting and everything. They're a piece of work. She's making $400K a year, the assistant $250K a year, keeping all this stuff behind parents' back. Anyway, so she robocalls on the winter break, the weekend before they go back to school, on the winter break, going into 2022, January 2022, robocalls shilling the vaccine, saying the kids need a negative PCR test, and now they have to wear masks outside, in addition to already having to wear them inside, after being remote for a year and a half. And then coming back and being constantly sent home because they're supposed to be exposed and with a free PCR test. Free. That was part of the whole scam there too. Okay, so 2 years of messing with them, and now they're gonna mask them outside. So I called and emailed them. That's enough to get you this letter claiming I'm banned from the school. Let me tell you something. Okay, first of all, they can send it to the LA Sheriffs and the Glendale PD. Neither of them have a problem with me. Okay, any sort of letter saying I'm banned, that has no merit, has no legal standing. Any building where my children are, hospital, school, whatever, I am going in that building. You're not keeping me out of that building. So this notion of me being banned and this notion of me harassing for months, more BS. Okay, I didn't mean to get into that much detail on that, but I'll cover it more. Actually, that whole story is more to that. There's a lot. There's a lot to that actually with what happened at that school, at that camp. So that's going to make a very interesting video. What this tolerant left is all about. So Savannah, line number 3. Over the winter break, I got back in town. My ex took my son to the winter camp at the school. It's no longer run by the city of Glendale for some reason, since they like to hire homosexual men who like to groom and try to molest children. So they no longer, it was run by the city, run by the school. She wants to drop him off there in the morning, but they're making him wear a mask inside and outside. So I got back in town after being out of town looking for a job outside of California. And we're separated. I come back Monday morning. I tell her I don't want him to take him to the camp because they're wearing him, make him wear the mask. I come there, I knock on the door, they answer the door, he's wearing the mask. I say, I'm going to get him. I didn't even go in the house or anything. I'm going to get him. I come back, I go get him, I come back, I park, I'm waiting outside by my car, I tell him to go get his stuff, you can hang out with me. The LA sheriffs roll up. We're still married, okay? I can get him and do whatever I want, okay? So they show up, they go talk to her, come out, talk to me. She's supposed to get hold of me later, never does, okay? The whole situation. So I didn't even go in the house either time. It was Omicron, Fear 2.0. Man, people there. Okay, before I make a video dedicated to Savannah Grace Mims here, I will make one revealing what really happened when this man in a mask, by himself, in an SUV, big, huge SUV, not carbon neutral, by the way. Okay, he comes speeding through the parking lot, parks across 2 lanes, yelling and screaming out his window, hey, don't leave, don't leave. He's filming from the very beginning, with his phone from the very beginning. Okay, he gets out of his SUV. He's trying to antagonize me. He does a little thing where he goes, oh, what's your problem with the mask? In his nice little sweet little voice then, but he's trying to antagonize me, setting me up, doing exactly what he's trying to do. Set me up. And he's accosting me and my son. I'm with my son. We're walking to my car. He's saying, don't leave, all this stuff. Trying to call 911. So he's trying to set me up, doing exactly what he did. Get his video to the local news, and then off to the races it is. He's in front of the news camera with the camera cut off right here, just showing his mask up to here, white mask. He says his name is Ned. Makes up a name, says his name is Ned, and said I was spitting and coughing on kids. Okay, they cut a lot of what I was saying to him. Of course, when I'm saying listen to things, I'll go into that whole incident too in a separate video.